It's time for the NFL Conference Championship Weekend Review video right now. Let's begin. Boop. Philadelphia versus Washington. Washington began the game by converting 2 fourth downs on a drive just to settle for a field goal like a bunch of cucks. The Eagles laughed at that, and Saquon Barkley simply ran for a 60-yard touchdown on the first play from scrimmage to give the Eagles a 7-3 lead. After a Washington fumble, Saquon ran in another touchdown to give the Eagles a 14-3 lead. Wow, this is so easy. Washington then had a fake punt, which was a legitimately great throw by their punter Tressway, just to settle for another field goal. You're not going to win games if you're settling for field goals and giving up touchdowns, folks. Washington would fight back for a little bit as they forced the Eagles into a missed field goal, and they scored a touchdown on a pass from Daniels to Terry McLaurin to make it 14-12, but the 2-point conversion was no good, giving the Eagles the lead. Future Hall of Famer Jalen Hurts calmly marched the Eagles right back down the field and then scored on a tush-push touchdown to give the Eagles an 8-point lead, but for some reason they decided to just go for 2 instead of kicking the extra point to make it a 2-score game. I have no idea what Sirianni was thinking. Anyway, on the very next play on the kickoff, the ball shot out of the Commanders player's asshole into the Eagles' hands, and guess what? They scored another touchdown. There was a lot of touchdown scoring for the Eagles in this game, which is very good for me when you're an Eagles fan. Washington would sneak in a field goal just before halftime to make it 27-15, but that was just cosmetic, really, as once again Jalen Hurts marched the Eagles down, where he ran in a touchdown himself, saying, "Fuck you, Saquon." Not really. To go up by 19. Jaden Daniels, though, responded with a touchdown drive of his own with a touchdown run and a 2-point conversion to make it an 11-point game with 20 minutes left. Washington got the ball back late in the third quarter with their chance to do something, and guess what? They fumbled the ball because they're a losing franchise. That's what loser franchises do. They fumble the ball in big moments, and then Saquon Barkley ran the ball down inside the 5-yard line, and you know what that means, bitch. It's time for a tush-push touchdown to go up by 18. Jaden Daniels took a sack. Eagles scored another touchdown with Saquon, his third of the day. Both Saquon and Jalen Hurts had 3 scores. Boys, save some for the rest of us. Daniels then threw a manly interception to Quinyon Mitchell, future All-Pro. I don't even know who this motherfucker is, but good job, buddy, on running a long way down the field. And then Kenny Pickett got onto the field during a conference championship game. Imagine telling the Steelers that their first-round pick in 2022 would be a part of a conference championship game win in the state of Philadelphia in 3 years. They probably would have been so excited. Anyway, that was it for the game. The Eagles scored a minimal 55 points in a 32-point win to go to Super Bowl 59. We're winning the Super Bowl, folks. Deal with it. Kansas City Gokus versus the Buffalo Yamchas. Kansas City struck first with a Kareem Hunt touchdown run. He's used to striking things, if you know what I mean. Josh Allen, though, would set up the Bills with a field goal to make it 7-3. Patrick Mahomes said, "You know what? We don't want to blow these guys out too badly. I have to pad my game-winning drive numbers." So he fumbled the ball away, and Josh Allen proceeded to throw a couple of dots down the field and hand off to James Cook, who had a hell of a game to give Buffalo a 10-7 lead. Patrick Mahomes said, "Oh shit, it's the playoffs. I better start running now." So he converted a first down with his legs and then threw a bullet for a touchdown to Xavier Worthy, who weighs about 80 pounds, to go 14-10. Buffalo punted, and Kansas City, after a great punt return and a hell of a catch by the 75-pound Worthy, once again led to another touchdown run, this time from Mahomes, to give Kansas City an 11-point lead. But Buffalo would answer back. Again, Josh Allen made a couple great throws, including an amazing touchdown pass to Mac Hollins with under 30 seconds left to make it a 21-16 game, but the 2-point conversion and tush-push was no good. I do love that Josh Allen still tried to throw the ball to lateral it. He still has that goblin gene somewhere deep down inside of him. The Bills' defense stood strong early in the third, giving their offense a chance to take the lead back, and that's exactly what they did after converting a couple fourth downs. Allen said, "I'm going to take it myself, bitch." No, wait, no, I'm not. I'm going to pitch it to James Cook, who had an outstanding touchdown run, reaching for the goal line to give Buffalo a 1-point lead, but again, 2-point conversion was no good. However, Buffalo's defense again stood strong, giving Allen and the Bills' offense a chance to really create some separation, and then the call of the game was obviously early in the fourth on 4th and inches when Allen was ruled short of the first down, and honestly, it could go either way. Some people might say that it was another example of the game being rigged, but honestly, if you're 6'5", 250, and you can't demonstratively and decisively convert a 4th and inches, you really don't deserve to get it. Anyway, every single person and their mama knew that Patrick Mahomes would then lead the Chiefs right downfield for a touchdown drive, and guess what? That's exactly what he fucking did, running it in again for his second touchdown of the day and a 2-point conversion to give Kansas City a 7-point lead. But we all know there was still a lot more time for wackiness in this particular rivalry. Allen led the Bills downfield once again, including another great throw to Mac Hollins before converting a clutch 4th down throw to Curtis Samuel to tie the game at 29 with 4.5 minutes left. You're not going to believe this, but Mahomes led the Chiefs offense to a go-ahead drive, but it was only a field goal with 3.5 minutes left by woman respecter Harrison Butker, giving Buffalo and Allen a chance to take the lead or even tie. Allen converted a first down. And then after the 2-minute warning on an all-out blitz on 4th and 5, Allen threw up a David Tyree-esque pass, and it fell incomplete off of Dalton Kincaid's forearms. But the game was not over yet, as the Bills had all their timeouts. But Mahomes lives to torture Allen and Bills fans, and he converted 2 first downs to run out the clock to once again defeat Josh Allen, dropping Allen to 0-4 versus the Chiefs and Mahomes, and sending Kansas City back to the Super Bowl for the 5th time in 6 years, going for the first three-peat in the Super Bowl era and the first three-peat overall since the 65-67 Green Bay Packers. I hate to say I told you so, but I literally did tell you so. In fact, it says a lot that the Bills are now known for losing to Patrick Mahomes every year in the postseason instead of losing 4 straight Super Bowls. And in a way, Bills fans should probably be thanking Mahomes, because that's less insulting of a thing to be known for, which is losing 4 straight Super Bowls. I mean, Jesus Christ, you lost 4 straight Super Bowls? I can't even imagine that. But now losing to Mahomes in Kansas City, hey, that's like, everybody does that, except if you're Tom Brady and Joe Burrow one time.